and this is Maria Pureza. And thank you so much, guys, for all those people who joined us this week, or actually yesterday, for Paparazzi Jewelry, Fab Life, Daily Shout Out, and also Saved by Grace. Saved by Grace is all about testimony. So if you guys have testimony, please join us RSVP at info@socialmediashows.com. And everything, all our shows at social media is broadcast at YouTube, Instagram, LinkedIn, Periscope, Twitter, and also at the radio station revolutionradio2.com. Please stay tuned in their good. They actually stream a lot of good music from different artists around the globe. So they also have some broadcaster or hosts from other countries. So go and give them a shout out, give them some love at social media at revolutionradio2.com. Anyways, last week I talked about focus, stay focused. This week I would like to talk about self-respect. Did you guys know that self-respect and self-esteem is too far different from each other? However, they actually coincide all together. If you build your self-respect, self-esteem will come up. Well, self-esteem comes from how you think and how you feel about yourself. Self-respect comes from what you do. I heard this from JC several times. He was telling me about Madonna. Madonna was telling her kids that you have to remember three things in life. Have a self-respect. That's the number one. And the number two is self-respect. And the number three is self-respect. This is really important, guys. This actually boosts your self-esteem and self-confidence when you have self-respect. Don't allow anybody actually put you down or tell you that you cannot do things. You are the power of yourself. You can control yourself. Actually, nobody can control you. On the other side, what is actually self-respect? Self-respect is something that you owe to yourself, you give to yourself. You can work on changing your thoughts, your feelings, but the path to self-esteem is less difficult when you work on your self-respect. Self-respect is not something that is easy to achieve, but if you consistently set your values, integrity, priorities, and you will feel good. Eventually, you will feel good about yourself. I want to talk about different things, how to actually build your self-respect. But before that, when you have remember this, when you have self-respect, you honor your values and morals more often than not. You speak about yourself with pride. You dress in a way that you show your positive energy to other people. And when you actually dress up the way you think you want to be perceived, imagine how many people will draw to yourself. Everybody will come to you. And I learned this the hard way. I'd been hiding here inside my studio for over a year now. But let me tell you something. When I go out and attend events, for a reason, I get millions of different people wanna actually join me. But before I continue with this one, I felt so hot. Don't you? I'm hot, I know that. But anyways, guys, yeah, also when you have self-respect, you can put all your game plan in place and work on those plans. You are responsible to accept failures and mistakes. When you have your self-respect, you start not allowing others to take advantage of you. And you know how to end connections that are unhealthy. I love that. I am very much known in my company social media shows about that. Cutting ties when when they are already a toxic in your health. you also know how to show respect to others. When you have self-respect, you know how to self-respect others, other people, and you also know how what is important, what are the things that you want to move forward, and also just to let you know, when you have self-respect, you starting to understand when you give that apology. You don't apologize on everything. A lot of women I see these days are so apologetic to men that actually disrespect them. And I totally understand where they're coming from, these other women, because I've been there. But if you, I am, I am here to help a lot of women out there to build that self-respect, because I've been there. I did it on my own. I gave all the respect I deserve to myself, so that moving forward, I know how to give that how to give that advice to other women. And I see a lot of women out there just for a reason is when they love somebody, they forget about themselves. Please don't. Also, when you have self-respect, you can be moved by constructive criticism. You start actually those any criticism, bad or good, or even though how much they put you down, if you have that self-respect, you cannot be moved. You just like, okay. And I have that, I have that attitude whenever they say I'm ugly. All right, thank you. But anyway, keep on trying. Keep on trying to face adversity and not giving up. Just if you cannot actually you cannot do this in one day. It takes, it takes step by step, and it takes a lot of energy to actually gain that self-respect. So make sure you don't give up. Keep on, keep on holding on that faith that you can do it. Self-respect is based on how we act, how we deal with million other things around us, regardless of how we think and how we feel. These actions will eventually impact our self-esteem. So be confident to improve self-esteem. Love yourself constantly. Improve the quality of life you have, and choose the right people that is around you. I keep on telling to my friends that cut off ties, because I am very well known to cut off ties with people who disrespect me. Although I give them so much chances to actually give that self-respect back, and it if it comes to a point where I said, you know what, it's not working anymore, I cut ties. Although I'm saying that is, before you start cutting off ties with other people, make sure that these people are somebody you're not gonna deal with anymore in the future moving forward. So make sure that you evaluate this person, if this person actually has really that good heart and just did what they did because of some situation or because of some reasons. Give them a chance, but don't actually stay with them forever, like the way you used to be. Put them aside, because you're gonna be with them again in the future. And I just seen some different comments. Thank you so much for watching us. All right, so here we go. Things that might help us to build our own self-respect. First, determine your values. Act towards your values and what you believe in. Do not trick yourself. Sometimes we we lie to ourselves. Like, you know what? I know what it is. I know how I act towards my values. But sometimes, we're just human being. We literally just actually how do you say that, just forget that our focus, because we are so in love with this person, or we are so drawn into this person, or whatever the reason is, we actually just turn our back on our values. Don't do that. Make sure this is how I do it every day. I wake up every morning and said, what is my passion? What's really in my heart? And what are the right things to do? And if you keep on going back on that, although sometimes we go off track. When you do that, you put a goal every single morning. What you wanna do, who you wanna inspire. Couldn't even pronounce that correctly. You know what? Eventually, you gonna get there. You gonna get there. You know, it's really also good to write a vision. Do not focus on unimportant situation. Control of what you can control, and know who you are. Sometimes the reason why we actually forget about self-respect is we forgot who we are, who you really are, what is in your heart, what are your goals, what you wanna achieve for the day, and what you wanna achieve short term and long term. Make sure you focus on those things. You know, choose your priority. Create a goal, long term, short term. You know, game plan. The game plan is very, very important. But don't just write down something and just put it in paper, darling. It doesn't work that way. You cannot just write down something and put it on the side. You have to take action on those goals, on those passion that you actually put it on paper. Because if you don't, you just wasted your time. You know, and like what I keep on saying, I am not perfect either. I am guilty of these things because sometimes we have so million things going on around us, financially, family, relationship, work, everything. There's a lot of things that's going on around us. But if you actually commit to what you are here for in this planet Earth, I promise you'll get there. A lot of successful people actually did the same thing. They never been successful right away. They've been through different steps in life. And you know, whoever are the most successful people here went through the worst. Went through the worst. So you know what? Accept it. You know, accept failures, mistakes. They come and go. It matters how you deal with it. That's the most important thing, is how you deal with it. You know, create accountability. Let the world know what are your visions. Go out there, talk to people, tell them, hey, this is my visions. Do you want to be part of it? But make sure you actually get quality people. And you know, ignore your thoughts. You know, our brain sometimes is kind of like an evil. You know, we have. I remember when I was young, they said there's an angel and there's an evil on the side. You know, they are both relevant to your success. So make sure you listen on the positive and actually use the negative to move forward, because all these negative things. Let me actually give you an example. I've been doing these social media shows for over a year now, and I probably seen over 100 people want to join my company. And when they come to my company, I take everybody's opinion. But are this opinion or these ideas they're giving me is, you know, will help me move forward or not? And if it's help me move forward, I'll use them. If it's not, I'll put them on the side. And most of the time, I take those other things that they gave me, those ideas they gave me, and put them together, and it works. So, like, it's the same thing with negative and positive. Whenever somebody challenged me, whenever they told me that, Maria, you cannot do this, you cannot do that, this is not good for that, this is not good. You know what, thank you for your opinion, but you know, I know what I'm doing, and I know where I'm going. And you know, it's just a matter of how you deal with those negative thoughts. So listen to your inner instinct as well. You know, it will always tell you the truth. It will always tell you if that is right or wrong. Anyways, change your thoughts. As I said, ignore your thoughts. You know, when you have those negative things that's coming in your head, make sure you change those to a positive. Turn it around into positive. I am not young anymore, and I'd been through a lot in life, and I'd been through with a lot of people, or met a lot of people, and everybody gave me so much ideas. Everybody gave me negative, positive things, but everything for me is useful. Anything that my mind's telling me are useful. Anything that actually that is negative things to me is actually a positive, because I turn them around and make them a positive things. And I keep on talking to my people here on social media shows. I keep on telling them, I think that's positive. And they said, no, it's not, it's negative. I said, no, it's positive. It depends how you use it. Use it as a positive way. All right, that's how you change your mind. All right, expect setbacks. Like what I was telling you earlier, failures and mistakes, those are setbacks. Like what I said, when you actually going towards your goal, you will always face roadblocks, not only in your career but also in life. Those roadblocks actually makes you stronger in life. In career-wise, it actually make you realize what you're doing wrong. So we're talking about negative and positive. This is the negative part of actually going towards your goal. The negative part is setbacks or roadblocks. Use those things to make you stronger to actually correct what you did wrong in the past. Treat yourself respectfully. Change the way you talk and behave, the way you wanted to be seen, to be perceived. Sometimes we are really upset. We get upset when somebody tells us negative things or constructive criticism. Why? You should thank them. And I tell people, when you hear me giving you constructive criticism, there's only one reason why. Because I care for you. If you don't hear anything from me, I will just tell you, okay, I am not gonna say anything. So if you hear somebody telling you something, accept it. Thank them, even it's positive or negative, because you know what? They care for you. If they don't care for you, they see something in you that's actually moving forward, and you're leaving them behind. So what I meant for that is, they see you actually being successful now. That's why they're trying to say something. Put that in yourself. Be proud of that, because they notice you for a reason, even though it's negative or positive. Spend time wisely with the right people. Create boundaries for yourself and others. And I already talked about that. Perform a self-check. I love this one. Perform a self-check. I am a really big in self-evaluation. I evaluate myself every single day. What did I did wrong? Even though I know it's right, and even though I know it's it's the right thing to do at that moment, I still go back and ask myself. I said, is it the right thing? And then I write down pros and cons. And most of the time, I did the right thing. I always said this, when you are dealing with anything, I always go with self-ethics, business ethics, whatever ethics it is. And the meaning of ethics actually is to harm the less and benefit the most. So although you actually make somebody mad, one person mad, but then the rest loves what you do, meaning it's right, because that is ethics. Make sure that although sometimes it's against your power, it's against your what you believe in, but if actually benefited, this is a human thing. A lot of people actually go is who is the friends with. Or you know what, even though he's not doing the right thing, I'll go with this because he's my friend and it's only one person. The other friends actually are against it. We go with a human way, which shouldn't be. Sometimes, let me tell you this, we weigh everything. I know that everybody, even though you're not Libra, because a Libra love to weigh everything, they are very analytical. But, go with what you think is right. Let's put it that way, because I think the ethics part is kind of hard. But go with what you think is right, according to your values. Do not stop. Do not stop. Few successes do not matter. When you actually become successful, and you said, I'm already successful, then you shouldn't be living anymore. You should be dying. You should be dead by now. So what I'm trying to say is, when you become successful, there's a lot of resources here on planet Earth that you can move forward. So be successful again. If you did it before, do it again, over and over again. Because you know what? As long as you're still breathing, success never been there yet. You know what? This is the end of my first segment. I hope for those people who actually join me, you kind of actually receive something and use it forward in your future or in your life. If not, thank you so much for joining me on this first segment. And the second segment, I have a beautiful woman. She is one of the women of society. That is the show that's coming up in social media shows. She is an entrepreneur, and she is also a realtor here in Vegas. When I met this woman, I see the heart. I see the passion. I see her right through her. I didn't look outside. And that's how I do it every single day. And we always see each other every single day. But when you see people every single day and you don't talk to them, although you have a judgment outside, an outside judgment, you'll never know what's inside them. What's inside their heart, I meant. And when she came today, I talked to her a little bit, and yes, it confirmed what I thought about her. So in our second segment, please join me in our second segment with the beautiful Kathy. What's her name?
Good afternoon. My name is Jessica D, and I represent Paparazzi Accessories, which is $5 jewelry. Everything's all nickel and lead free.
We've reached the age of live streaming on social media shows. You may ask, we're already ahead of the curve, so why do you need to advertise with us? Well, only 8% of the businesses in the US are using digital advertising to grow their business. That's 2 percentage points short of reaching critical mass, which will lead to faster results. We have
back to Let's Talk Word with Maria Pureza, and I have with me my beautiful friend, Kathy Perstal, and a realtor, a woman of the society,
Hi.
and also
Entrepreneur.
entrepreneur. Well, here you go. Hey, Kathy, thank you so much for coming to my show, Let's Talk World. I am so pleased to have you today.
Thank you so much, Maria. I'm so looking forward to this, and I'm glad that I was listening to your topic just a little earlier about self-respect and women. I think a lot of us, we don't accept ourselves, and I think a lot of the problem stems from women not accepting themselves first. That is so important, because also I think society is giving us so many different parameters, like if you don't look a certain way, you're not respected. If you don't act a certain way, you're not respected. One thing that I've learned about myself is that self-respect has to come from childhood. Your parents, your teacher, your mentors, so many people in your life that are actually influencing you. And then we get into our teenage years. Society is always putting labels on you, and in some ways it's good, but in some ways it's not good. I don't think that just because, for myself, I am overweight, but does it mean that I am less of a woman? No. Does it mean that I should be abused? No. So that being said, I think a lot of us, we have our perfect model of how we're supposed to look, what we're supposed to say, and again and again I've thought about this subject so many years. And you were saying earlier on the previous segment that you, every single day, you put yourself in check, and that is so important, because the very first thing when I wake up every single morning, I'm so blessed. I thank my higher source, whoever you believe in, that hey, I actually opened my eyes. And then, who really am I? What is my calling in this world? What is my mission? I'm here to leave my footprints behind, and that is in helping others, and whatever awesome service that I have received throughout my years, I would love to pay that forward to other women. I would like to help women in any which way I can. I had a friend that she was abused by her husband. This is back in 2009. Beautiful, gorgeous woman, but this man had literally had told her that without him she would never be anything. Without him she could never make it. And yet so many women, they believe in that notion.
Yes.
He is in prison right now, thank God. But women, self-respect comes from nurturing yourself, comes from believing in yourself.
You owe it to yourself.
You owe it to yourself. I have often said this: if you come across any guy that tells you, you complete me, I'm like, run.
That is a red flag.
That is a red flag. You better be complete all by yourself.
So, yes.
If I come in and our lives happen to merge and we have something special, hey, you were complete by yourself first, and I'm complete by myself.
I love that.
Together, yeah.
I love that.
So,
I have. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but
no.
I have a conversation with one of my my collaborator here at social media, because I said, he asked me how much you could give to me. I said 70%, and it's like, how much you could give. He said 70, so that's actually 100. I said, no, I am talking about me. Right now, I am not complete. I'm 70%. So I can give that 100% until I complete myself. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
Although he said, so meaning that is 100%, 100%. I said, no, it's not. I think I didn't explain myself well on that part, and you are explaining it. Thank you.
You're welcome. You know, everybody, I don't care who you come from, where you come from. Um, your past, your past has shaped you into what you are today.
I agree.
If it's good, take advantage of it. But if it's negative, throw it out.
Throw it out.
Throw it out. You don't need it. You don't need anyone, like you were saying, and I am so much like you in the last segment. You were saying there are some people in your life that you have eliminated. Well, exactly, just like myself. I would love, I'm a very simple woman. I'm very happy most of the time. The
Yes,
fact
you
that I
are.
woke up, I love people. I love to help others. And it shows. I have a passion for life. I have a passion for animals, children, women, you name it. However, if you come across people with bad vibes and bad energy, I call these people your spiritual vampires. Literally, when you're around them, they
Yes.
suck the energy out of you. Those people you need to eliminate and learn from. And know that we have choices. We have choices to make. We are here to better ourselves. We are here for our children, our family, and most importantly for myself and you first. Because if I am not well, if I don't love myself, self-love does not mean you're supposed to be selfish. Self-love means know your limitations, know your boundaries, like you were saying. If people want to constantly take up your time with negative energy and negative thoughts and plans and activities, well, just you have your path, and choose the path that makes you happy.
Yes,
I am
totally
happy.
agree with that. Yes.
You know, I always say I went through a bad divorce a few years ago. I was married to a military guy, and I thought, okay, this man is disciplined. He wants a good woman, and it turned out to be totally exactly the opposite. Had I not had my self-love and self-respect, he would tell me that, hey, without him, I would not ever be anything.
Oh gosh.
And I said, you know what? You came into my life. You moved in with me. So thank you, but no thanks. You know, and
I
I
love
went
that, yes.
absolutely. I went and got my annulment because I cannot fix broken. I can only fix myself.
Yes. Like what I keep on saying is control what you can control. If you cannot control, see, we are all individual. That's why we call it individual. Whatever you're thinking must be the same thing as the other one. They think they are right, and you think you're right. So the only thing that you can control is your action. You cannot control how they act. So either cut the ties or deal with it.
But I think a lot of women, when you say deal with it, it doesn't mean that you have to be a victim and let them walk all over you. Dealing with it is put yourself in check, what you need to do to remove yourself out of situation. Me dealing with it was exactly that. If I was not a strong-minded woman and I did not believe in myself, I could have easily fallen to the category of, well, he's abusing me. Without him, I would never be anything. And guess what?
I have a double audio according to my.
So, anyways, I think a lot of times us women, we don't give ourselves enough credit.
Yeah.
And because of that, we walk into situations that I would say 99% of the time we know that we are in the wrong situation with the wrong people, and we know the answer already. We know what we're supposed to do, but we let the other person control us.
Yes.
We let the other person walk all over us.
Yes.
And that goes again back to self-respect.
Yes. Well, this is a really good topic, self-respect, especially this is for the women out there. And we're gonna have you back on the second and third segment, but for now, we're gonna go and pay the bills first. And please stay tuned. We're gonna be back on the third segment. So that we have.
Hi, good afternoon. My name is Jessica D, and I represent Paparazzi Accessories, which is $5 jewelry. Everything's all nickel and lead free.
So you tell me when's the cut.
Okay, yeah. Hi, welcome back to Let's Talk World. I just want to actually shout out to the sponsor of my jewelry, Paparazzi by Jessica. It's every Monday, 8 to 9 p.m. Sometimes we go 10 p.m. because we're having so much fun showing you all the jewelry. So as you can see, here's, I believe this is surprisingly something. I forgot the name, but then this comes with an earring, bracelet, ring, and another earring and a necklace. It's only $20, guys, for the set. But if you guys want to buy it per piece, you see this one. This is I wish I pull out the video of this jewelry. $5 per piece if you just want. But who wants to actually just buy one piece? Buy all the set. It's beautiful. Look at me. It's beautiful on me. But anyway, thank you so much to Paparazzi Live. $5 hashtag Let's Talk Jewelry every Monday, 8 to 9 p.m. And if you guys see anything that you guys want, please don't hesitate to let us know. Comment on our show every Monday, and we're gonna come back again next week, Monday, for brand new jewelries. And by the way, this is Fashion Fix, guys. So it's we have only few limited pieces of this one. So if you guys want it, you see I look good on it. I know it will look good on you.
You do look really good in it.
Oh, thank you.
Yes,
Thank you.
Yeah.
Anyways, we still have Miss Kathy Perstola over here, a women of the society, and we everything that you said is actually very inspiring and empowering. I love it. I love it. See, this is the thing, like what I said earlier, when you don't feel the vibes, just send them their way in a nice way. But
absolutely, bless them.
Bless them. Don't
Yes.
don't burn bridges, guys.
No.
No,
Definitely not.
Nah.
You never know when that person will cross your path again.
Yes.
That is very true.
See, here on social media, people actually leave and come back. For the last year, we are almost
interesting.
1 year. Yeah, we're almost 1 year anniversary actually with social media shows. So they go and they come back. Because you know what, we have good vibes. We call every single member of social media shows family. We are family.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
I agree with that.
So our family just actually went out someplace and coming back. They always come back.
There you go.
Yes. And
Absolutely.
you know, if you guys have anything that you want to talk about out there, and you guys want to have, you know, a part of social media shows, please email us, and we'll see what we can move on together in a positive manner.
I agree.
And thank you for coming in again.
My
And-
pleasure.
And I know that you have a lot of passion. I was talking about you on the first segment. I know you don't know that. No, just kidding. You heard it. But you have a lot of passion. I see your heart. I see how you dedicate yourself to what you think is right, and what you think is your design in this world. You said something other word earlier, but design and
What's your
purpose,
call?
purpose. Yes, there you
Yes.
go. Purpose in this world. So what are you passionate about?
I'm passionate about humanity and being of service to others. When I was working with Keller Williams for many years as a realtor, on my cards, I have a logo that says, respect is earned, honesty is appreciated, and loyalty is returned. To me, people are not just numbers. Whether I was selling houses, whether I was showing properties as rentals, and also prior to me being in real estate, I was involved in dentistry for 30 years. So from San Diego, have 2 daughters, 2 grandkids, 2 son-in-laws. Everybody is in San Diego, and
And you're the only one here. How long you been here?
I've been here since 2010.
Oh, so you came before me.
So I go back and forth between here and San Diego
You
just
drive?
to see. Yes, I love
driving.
the drive.
Take
The
me
smell
with,
of the
take me
beach.
with you, please.
I know. We'll go. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Why not?
But anyways, okay, go ahead.
Yes. So, I've never lost focus as far as even when I was a kid. You know, I go back to when I was in second or third grade. The people that I used to hang out with were not the stuck up, kids. I would hang around with the janitor's daughters because they were genuine, they were real, their heart was pure. I have never cared about money as far as the status. Money is here one today and gone tomorrow, and
yes.
we can't take it with us. A lot of people allow the money become their gods, and they treat people differently. I treat people today the same way as I treated people 30, 40 years ago. Why? Because every time God gives me a little opportunity to be of service to others and just pay it forward, I get more blessings coming my way. And I am a true believer in paying it forward. It doesn't matter if it's just, buying a meal for someone on the street, or just being a friend to another woman, or helping in any which way you can. And when after everything is said and done, you have to really be able to look yourself in the mirror and say, today I did my best and I put a smile on someone's face. That to me is so important. And Maria, I don't believe that things happen just by accident. The fact that I ran into you, and I also we just went like, oh my gosh, like I've known this person forever.
Oh,
Right?
we've
I
known
felt that
we've
way
known
about
each
you.
other forever, but then we don't talk.
Yeah. And it was like, oh my gosh, she has the same passion, the same drive as I do. And the topic
you.
is about women and empowering other women. We're all children, daughters, granddaughters, friends, every single time I have someone in my life that is so compassionate about the things that I have the same passion about. I'm like, God,
Yeah,
there you go again.
Yeah.
There you go
The
again.
thing is, people actually let people cross their path according to his will.
Oh, yes.
Yes. So,
Yes.
I always said, even though a lot of people you dealt with in the past really didn't last, they were there for a reason. And when we met somebody, we don't actually realize or recognize the reason why this person were brought to your life, but
No.
eventually you will realize in the long run, oh, that's the reason why.
That is a very
And-
true statement.
And we shouldn't be questioning as well. We shouldn't
No.
be questioning when a person is brought to our life is because they are there for a purpose.
Absolutely. Even if, what is that? Says even for a season,
Yeah.
and a lot of people do come to our lives just for a season and then they pass. But as you said, we don't ever question it. We're not supposed to. We're supposed to be grateful, gracious, and thankful that our higher source, whoever that may be, your
What
God,
belief, yes.
exactly, that made your path get crossed with their paths.
Yes.
And there's always something to be learned from everybody. Everybody. I don't care where you are in your life. It could be from that little kid, on the street, to the priest, to the person that you just meet at the grocery store, the woman that says hi to you, you say hi. Do good things, and good things will always come back to you.
Yes, that's a really good way of ending this segment. We will come back on the last segment, and we're gonna be announcing a few things on the fourth segment. And on the fourth segment, I'm gonna be having a question. This is the real interview questions, and there's no why and why. It's gonna
Sounds
be
good to
yes.
me.
So we're gonna be back on the next segment. Stay tuned, guys. Thank you for joining us.
Can we ask if we have still double video audio?
Social media shows
is about
Branding, opportunity, and
and outreach
we are an entertainment company that empowers others.
by promoting and supporting our community.
and everyone who reaches our content.
here on social media shows.
Here we're a family.
We are family. We are family. I got all my sisters with me. We are family. Get up, everybody, sing. We are family.
We are family.
We are family.
We are a family.
We are family.
We are family, and we want you to be part of our social media shows family. There you go. Welcome to Let's Talk World with Maria Pureza. Thank you so much, guys, for joining us. Maria Almanzar, Arthur Lange, and there's another one here, Ziad something, and Ziad Awar. Is that how you pronounce it? I forgot. I couldn't.
Ziad
Yeah, Ziad Awar. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for
Anwar. Yes.
Anwar?
Ziad Anwar.
and more. And I know he was saying over here, he was, well, you're not answering a question, you're commenting. Thank you for your comments, darling. But anyways, guys, Before I announce, we have a new announcement today, and before I announce that, I'm gonna actually have, I have 40 questions here. I'm gonna pick 10 of these questions.
Okay.
And the answer that I'm looking for is a short answer.
Okay.
It can be as long as 2 sentences, but that's it.
You got it.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
All right. First question: water or air?
Air.
Would you rather be sexy or rich?
Sexy.
If you change something about yourself, what would it be?
My weight.
If you could do something in an hour, what would you do?
Listen to motivational videos.
What is the best adventure for you?
Going exploring different beaches and different mountains.
Beautiful. If you would talk to one person, who would it be?
God.
Last gift you ever give a friend?
My love.
What do you love about your childhood?
I had so many animals.
What is your
Running
idea
around.
of a good time?
Being around positive and energetic people.
And what is your greatest weakness?
My weight.
Well, go ahead and say something. Shout out to your friends.
Well, I just wanted to say shout out to people that know me out there on the Facebook community. And we are just here with Maria. And I love everything, all the topics that we have covered so far.
Thank you so much. But anyways, guys, as the end of our segment, I just want to announce you, or let me say this, we are going to be live streaming the last episode of Musician Loves Honey after this show, and I would love you to be on the first segment with us. I know that you have to run, but it would be an honor to have you on the other episode. And also, guys, in the next few weeks to come, we have a brand new show. I know a lot of our followers of social media saw our mini trailer yesterday, and earlier actually I showed it. It is the Honeybees. So it is a spin-off of Musician Loves Honey. It's gonna be Honeybees. It's the women empowerment, and you're gonna see a lot of powerful women on this show, because we're gonna talk a lot of social issues, political issues, relationship, anything under the sun that actually a way for us to inspire you. So please stay tuned on our Musician Loves Honey, our final episode for Musician Loves Honey on the next segment. Thank you guys, and see you guys again on Let's Talk World next week. Bye bye.
Hi. How are you?
This is Dolly. Social media shows
is about
branding, opportunity,
and outreach
we are an entertainment company that empowers others
by promoting and supporting our community.
And everyone who reaches our content.